Hey everybody, this is Peter B, and I'm doing a VR for my collecting friend, Dan at Old Sarge Collects. He recently hit 200 subscribers, and I just checked a second ago, and he's up to 254. And he decided to celebrate by having a contest, great giveaways, and he wanted to see some cards, non-playing year cards of Hall of Famers. And I can do that. I have a bunch of those cards. So I was very happy to do this for Dan. I was waiting for a particular card to come in the mail that I wanted to include in the video. And it actually came today. And another card came in the mail. And I didn't even, actually a couple of days ago, and I didn't even really look at the address. I assumed that was the card I was waiting on for Dan, but it wasn't. It was a gift from George at Concrete Buddy. That's fantastic. That's one of the great things with this card collecting community. All the sharing and all the help that everyone freely gives each other. Well, I did a video a while back, and actually it was a video for stuff Dan sent me. And I thought one card was a cricket card. It was actually an old town ball baseball card. And I mentioned in that video that, I don't really know much about cricket, but I should have probably at least one cricket card in my set. I know there's someone on YouTube, and sorry, I forget your name top of my head. That's what he collects, cricket cards. And I think Shane collects cricket cards, but I know a lot of people do. So I just happened to say that. And this package arrives, like I said, from George Concrete Buddy. And he sent me a nice letter, and I'll read it to you. It said, Peter, you said that you wanted to eventually get a cricket card, which I did. I thought you would like this one. The card is of Don Bradman, who is the Babe Ruth of cricket. I thought you would like this card because of the action pose. And I do. This is the card you're looking at right now. Beautiful action pose. And then he says, best wishes, George Concrete Buddy. So thank you, George. I was totally surprised. Like I said, I thought this was the card I was waiting on for this video, and totally surprised. Beautiful colors on this card. And like George said, beautiful action shot. And there's the back. It is an English card. 1930, John Player and Sons. And I didn't know who he was. Like I said, I don't know hardly anything about cricket. And so I looked him up, and George is 100% correct. He is the Babe Ruth of cricket. So now that's even extra special. The card to represent that sport, Don Bradman, is the Babe Ruth of cricket. And I just want to read you real quick. I called him up on Wikipedia. And let me just read the first paragraph real quick for you. Sir Donald George Bradman, August 1908 to 25th of February 2001. Nickname The Don. Was an Australian international cricketer, widely acknowledged as the greatest batsman of all time. His cricketing success have been claimed by Shane Warne, I don't know who that is, among others, to make Bradman the greatest sports person in history. Bradman's career test batting average of 99.94 is considered by some to be the greatest achievement by any sportsman in any major sport. That's pretty cool, man. If I knew more about cricket, this is the exact card I would go out and get. Beautiful colors the best cricketer. And so, George, I thank you very much. You hit one out of the park with this one, or I don't know what cricketers do, but you hit a good ball via cricket. So thank you, George. Okay, on to Dan's VR. Like I said, he wanted us to show you some non-playing days of major leaguers. And so sure enough, I have a few. First one, Christy Mathewson, Topps Gilded. You can see the gold in that. And this is numbered out of 99. Next one, Rogers Ormsby. Beautiful card. I don't have many cards at all of Rogers Ormsby. And I picked this up a while ago, and I think I might have showed it to you. I'm not sure, but beautiful Topps 2023 Topps Gilded card. And this one's numbered to 75. And then I got Carlton Fisk playing for the wrong team. Another Topps Gilded. And this one's out of 99. And then Panini is good and bad things about Panini. Panini never had MLB license agreement, so they can never put logos on hats or uniforms. And last year, they also lost the Players Union agreement. So they can't do any current playing days. They can only do upcoming rookies who aren't in the big leagues yet, and old timers. And other than having no logos, they come out this year with a lot of old timers, which is great for us vintage people. And so you have to pick and choose. I really wish, I don't mind no uniform logo saying the Orioles, but I do wish it had a little bird on the cap. But beautiful Brooks Robinson card. And this one's also numbered to 75. And up in Boston, one of our favorite pitchers, Pedro Martinez. Once again, another Panini. Like I said, he's covering up what would say Red Sox anyways, but I wish there was a B on his cap. But still a great Pedro card. And this one is out of 199. Okay, more Panini. These are all unnumbered. I bought this because it's green. It's Ricky's Oakland playing colors. And the yellow really pops with the green. Once again, I wish it said A's on the batting helmet. I don't mind the jersey not showing in this position, but beautiful card. Ricky Henderson. And great place to pick up cheap Negro League players. For instance, Cool Papa Bell. And the old timers, it's totally acceptable not having the logos on the uniforms. Like, to be honest with you, I don't even know if it did have his logo. Probably not on his hat. He probably had something on the uniform, but still, beautiful card, real cheap, Cool Papa Bell. And now Bladue. Once again, you probably wouldn't see a logo anyways if they did have the license. But nice shot. The stadium in the background. Nap Bladue. Babe Ruth. You probably wouldn't see the logo, maybe just a hint of it on the cap. Did wish the uni said New York or Yankees. I think that's his away jersey. Yeah, it's not pinstripe. Wish it said New York, but still. Real cheap Babe Ruth card. and it's a nice card. And Willie Mays. So these are all the Panini Prisms. Either came out this year or last year. Once again, with Panini, you're not going to get logos, but that's fine on a lot of the cards. Now, going to go back to 1953, beyond his playing days, a Brown and Bigelow playing card. And that's Honest Wagner. Nice shot, signing an autograph for a kid. In the background, you see the ball with his autograph on it. Really nice. Non-playing days card. These were a deck of cards, and you could have your business printed on them. So you'd get 52 cards at least, maybe even jokers, with your business on it. And people separated the cards and sold them out individually. And this happens to be a cool card. Ace of Hearts, which goes along perfectly with the theme of Honest having a big heart and signing his autograph on this kid's ball. And you see the excitement in the boy's face, meeting in legend. Nice card. 1953 Brown and Bigelow. And just so happens it has a Village Golf Service from Cameron Village. I think that's Pennsylvania, but I'm not sure. And look at the phone number back then. 4 digits would get you there. Okay, now we're going to do some Upper Deck masterpieces. We're going to start out with Walter Johnson. These are printed on textured cards like canvas. Therefore, the Upper Deck masterpiece. Nice picture of Walter Johnson warming up before a game. Stadium in the background. It's a great picture. Ty Cobb being Ty Cobb, a pain in the ass, sliding into people and spiking them. Great picture. Sandy Koufax. Beautiful picture of the pitcher. Blurred out stadium people in the background. Real nice. Sandy Koufax. And another Brooks Robinson. After making the play in the 1970 World Series, I think it was 70, against the Cincinnati Reds, because 71 they played the Pirates. So I think it was 1970 World Series when Brooks Robinson made that play. See, instead of tops for the 1971 set, instead of putting a photo like this of this play, they put a picture of him, which a little teeny tiny microscopic picture of him in the middle of the wide base path, and looked like he's crawling through the desert. This is the picture that should have been on that 71 Topps card. Love this picture. And this time we got Carlton Fisk from the correct team, the Boston Red Sox. And it says him, 12th inning, Game 6, 1975 World Series, bottom of the 12th, with his walk-off home run that hit the foul ball. And I was actually a little kid. I stayed up the whole thing and saw the very end of it. Nice card. Okay, back to Topps. I'm back to Honest Wagner. Beautiful picture of Honest. I love that, picking out his lumber. Well, the old days they did that. They line up the bats in front of the dugout, pick out your piece of lumber before you went to bat. And these are great because they have the whole statistics on him. Going way back to the Pittsburgh Colonels. I believe it was Pittsburgh Colonels. And the Pirates. And Teddy Ball Game. Ted Williams. Nice shot of him. Once again, you got the full... No, you don't got the full Tops. What are you doing? Tops, you let me down. That's not good. At least Honest had his. But still, it's a beautiful picture. And this is a great picture, too. Warren Spahn. Look at that. I think he's wearing his home uniform, so that might be the field in Milwaukee. I'm not sure if they had the signs on the wall or not, but beautiful picture of Cy Young bringing one to the plate, holding the ball in the middle of the leg kick. Great picture, great card. And I don't think that's all his record. No, he should have had some in the 40s. The Boston Braves. Beautiful card, though. And he's on the correct team. Babe Ruth as a Red Sox. Beautiful card. And this one's numbered out of 50. Nice Babe Ruth with the Boston Red Sox warming up. And another Tops. Kyle Yastrzemski. This is a 2023 black and white. Tops did a black and white set of George Brett. And going back to Upper Deck masterpieces, but a different sport, Bobby Orr. With his goal to win it. I believe this is also 1970. Stanley Cup playoffs against the St. Louis Blues, where he scored the winning goal and then jumped and went flying through the air. Beautiful card, beautiful photo. Another Upper Deck masterpiece. Okay, I got two more cards to show you, and then I'm done. Dan is a fan. Dan's a fan of the Houston Astros. I believe he lives in Louisiana, but I think he also lived in Texas at one time. But anyways, he likes the Houston Astros. So I'm going to show you two Hall of Famer non-playing day cards of Houston Astros. And I know what everyone's out there thinking. Okay, he's going to put a Craig Biggio down, and he's going to put a Jeff Bagwell down. Well, no, I'm not. Because I have two different Houston Astros Hall of Famer non-playing day cards. First one is Lance Berkman, Lance Berkman. And that's a signature card. And the second one, Soldier, is Glenn Davis. And that's a signature card. And you're all saying right now, you don't know what you're talking about. It should be Biggio and Bagwell. Well, no. These are the brand new entries, 2023, last November, into the Cape Cod Baseball League Hall of Fame. They had a couple of people Only 2 were actually made it to the majors, and just so happened they played for Dan's team. Lance Berkman, he played for Wareham. Hailing from Waco, Texas, the 2-time Rice All-American took the CCBL, Cape Cod Baseball League, by storm in 1996, winning the batting title with a .352 average for the Gatemen, the Wareham Gatemen. Lance played 15 seasons in the major leagues, including his first 11 with the Astros. In 1997, Berkman was named National College Player of the Year, hitting .431 with 41 home runs, 134 RBIs, and 109 runs, leading the Owls to their first College World Series appearance. He hit .385 in college with 67 home runs, 272 RBI. Berkman was selected 16th overall by the Houston Astros in 1997 MLB draft. Berkman would go on to become a 6-time Major League Baseball All-Star and a World Series champion in 2011 with the Cardinals. He finished his MLB career batting with a .293 batting average, 366 home runs, 1,234 RBI, and Berkman currently is head coach for the Houston Christian University. So Lance Berkman, one inductee last year into the Cape Cod Baseball League Hall of Fame. And he went up there with Glenn Davis, who played for Chatham. A product of Manatee Junior College, Glenn Davis helped lead the 1980 Chatham team to first place regular season finish before losing in the finals to Falmouth. That season, Davis finished second in the league in batting average, hitting .377. Now, this is the Cape Cod Baseball League is the premier wooden bat league for major leaguers, and a lot of time it's the very first time these kids play with a wooden bat. I mean, they've been growing up with aluminum bats their whole since they were little in the Little League. And very impressive. He hit .377 against the finest college pitchers with a wooden bat. He was also second in many other league categories, including runs, hits, home runs, and RBI. Davis was selected as the starting designated hitter for the Cape Cod Baseball All-Stars, which defeated the Atlantic Coast All-Stars 9-8 at Yankee Stadium. He was also named an all-league outfielder at the end of the season. Davis spent 10 seasons in MLB, playing for the Houston Astros and Baltimore Orioles. He was named the MLB All-Star in both '86 and '89. In '86, he was Silver Slugger Award at first base and finished second in the NL MVP voting. So, 2 Hall of Famers, non-playing year cards. Cape Cod Baseball League Hall of Famers, brand new inductees, the latest inductees, who also happen to play for Dan at Old Sarge, favorite team. So I want to thank everybody. I want to congratulate Dan for 254 subscribers now. So please go to his YouTube channel. And if you're not a subscriber, please do. And also want to thank George Concrete Buddies for this fantastic cricketer card. Well, that's it. Goodbye.